Episode 11, the chaotic combo in When Hedgehogs Meet. We begin with an introduction from a strange red bird. Hello, I am Flame the Sunbird. I am not a Pokemon, nor am I related to one. I am the protector of the legendary Master Sunstone. The Master Sunstone controls how everything in the world grows. As long as it remains on my island's monument, everything will grow like Norma. But if it was to fall into the wrong hands, everything would fall into chaos. Humans could grow extra body parts, or lose them. Tress would grow legs and walk the earth in anger. But I, Flame, make sure the Master Sunstone stays in place and together to ensure proper growth. That makes it very powerful. Flame the Sunbird stands guard over the Sunstone and says, "Man, it gets lonely here, and I can use pants." Little does Flame know that a sinister-looking helicopter is flying towards the island. We see Black Sonichu inside, and he jumps off, carrying a hoverboard on his back. As he falls, he recalls his instructions. "Let's go over the mission once more, Black Sonichu," said Giovanni. "You'll swoop down onto the island, get the stone, and bring it to me." "I got it, boss," said Black Sonichu. "I won't fail you. You'll use the hoverboard to glide over the ocean at top velocity. Be careful with the stone," Giovanni ordered. "I will use its power to make our Pokemon stronger by making them grow. With our big, strong Pokemon, I'll rule the world. Ha ha ha! You got that?" With a smirk on his face, Black Sonichu activated his hoverboard. On the island, Flame hears something, and turns to see Black Sonichu arrive on the island. "Eh?" says Flame. "What's up, Doc?" asks Black Sonichu as he picks up the Sunstone. "Where do you think you're going with my stone?" demands Flame. "None of your bird's wax," says Blatchu. "See ya." He speeds off the island on his hoverboard, and Flame barely has time to dodge. "Hey, you! Get back here with that Sunstone!" Flame shouts. He flaps his wings and chases after Black Sonichu across the ocean. From the map scope, we see that the beach is 20 miles from the island. Black Sonichu has already covered half the distance on his hoverboard, with Flame close behind. Flame tries to attack Blatchu with a drill peck, but he evades with Double T. "I missed," thinks Flame as he soars past Blatchu. Then, seeing something up ahead, he comes to a stop. "Big red light," he thinks to himself. Blatchu passes him by. Heh heh, he laughs. Meanwhile, on the beach, Bubbles Rosachu is relaxing on the sand. "It's so nice to just lie under the sun with the ocean at your feet," she thinks to herself. Suddenly, Blatchu reaches the mainland, and as he speeds over Bubbles on his hoverboard, a wave of water comes crashing down after him, drenching Bubbles in his wake. "Hey, I didn't want a bath," Bubbles says. "Get back here!" She chases after Blatchu. Up ahead, Wild Sonichu swings through the jungle with his retractable vines, until Blatchu speeds past him. "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa!" cries Wild Sonichu as the impact with Blatchu sends him spinning around the branch he was swinging on. When he finally comes to a stop, we find his vine is wrapped around the branch like a spool, and he hangs from it, bruised and battered. "Man, that hurt! That jerk ain't gonna get away for that," he says. He discards his tangled vine and takes off after Blatchu. Farther ahead, we find Punchy Sonichu breaking boulders with his powerful fist claws as part of his training. He lifts a large rock and throws it into the air. But when he raises his fist to punch it, his claws are caught on Blatchu's hoverboard when it zooms by. "Duh!" Punchy says as he is dragged along underneath the board. As Wild, Flame, and Bubbles continue their pursuit of Black Sonichu, we find Angelica Rosachu using her powers to grow a bed of pink flowers, with yellow flowers spelling the words hope and peace. "Calm and soothing for the eyes," she says, admiring her handiwork from above. Suddenly, Black Sonichu streaks over the flower bed, and when he turns sharply, Punchy is knocked loose and sent careening into a tree. "Gasp!" says Angelica. She rushes to Punchy's aid. "Hey, are you okay?" she asks. "I think so," says Punchy. "Yeah. Thank the Lord," says Angelica. "Wow, pretty flowers," says Punchy. "Thank you," says Angelica. "You should see them from above." As they talk, Bubbles, Wild, and Flame stop to look at them. Bubbles and Wild are astonished, while Flame is exhausted from his long chase. "Oh man," thinks Wild Sonichu. "More hedgehog Pokemon like myself? I can't believe it." "Wow, I'm not the only one around here," thinks Bubbles. "I wanted some friends, but I didn't expect this much. Am I seeing triple?" thinks Punchy. "It's like being in a Funhouse's mirror room." Bless this day, thinks Angelica. More hedgehog Pokemon. Why isn't anyone speaking, Bubbles wonders. Oh well, I'll break the ice. Hello, she says. It's nice to meet you all. My name is Bubbles. You can call me Punchy, says Punchy. I'm delighted. My name is Angelica, says Angelica. And I'm Wild, says Wild. I was following this black guy on a board on a castle overlooking Angelica's church. Magichan Sonichu is mentally alerted to the meeting of the other 4 hedgehog Pokemon. It seems my electric hedgehog group has just got together. But as they chatter away, Black Sonichu is getting away with Flame Sunstone. But fortunately, I foresee the original one crossing his path ahead and detaining him. I must meet my group and teleport them to the Black One's location. Sigh. Okay, I'm off. And so, Magichan streaks away from the castle in an aura of purple energy. Meanwhile, Sonichu is running through the area, conducting his own search for Black Sonichu. When I heard through the grapevine that Black Sonichu was stealing a powerful stone, I couldn't help but rush to intercept him and return it to where it came from, he thinks as he runs. Even as he searches, Black Sonichu has almost made it back to base. Man, too many obstacles, he thinks. I'll be too glad to return to Giovanni's lair. Then, just as he comes within sight of the lair, Sonichu rolls up beside him and cuts across his path, throwing Blatchu from his hoverboard and sending him tumbling into the grass. Banzai! You! He shouts, as he looks up to see the face of his nemesis standing before him. I will not let you and Giovanni harness such power and ruin the peace of our world, says Sonichu. You will not stop us, says Black Sonichu. Back with the other hedgehogs. Shazam! Magichan appears to the others and introduces himself. Flame, Wild, Bubbles, Angelica, Punchy, I am Magichan Sonichu. While the 5 of you were chattering, Black Sonichu has gotten away with He Sunstone. Currently, he was intercepted by the original. We must join him, take Blatchu down, and get the Sunstone back. Yeah, shouts Punchy and Angelica. Yeah, shouts Bubbles and Wild. Yeah, shouts Flame. Right, teleport, says Magichan. Go, go, electric hedgehogs. Do-do, do-dee-oh, do-do. Near Giovanni's lair, Sonichu makes a grab for the Sunstone, but Black Sonichu punches him and takes it away. Black Sonichu, Sonichu says, give me the stone, or I'll zap you. You and what army? Taunts Black Sonichu. Then both of them are distracted by the sound of the other hedgehogs arriving on the scene. What? Says Sonichu. Then he thinks to himself, my Calvary! Hail, hail! The gang's right here, he says to Blatchu as the other hedgehogs in flame assemble behind him. What the hey do I care? What the hey do I care? Asks Blatchu, who thinks to himself, Flame. I'm still gonna take you all down one by one, he shouts. Huddle, shouts Sonichu, and the others gather around him in a circle. Alright, no time for round intros. Just call me Sonichu. Now, Blackie's got a weak defense. Avoid his attacks, and attack him with your punches, kicks, wing attacks. That sort. Let's win this one for the bird and get the stone. Ready? Break! As the others prepare for battle, we see Flame's tail sticking out of the bushes as he was thrown back when the others broke their huddle. I fell into the bushes, he says. Black Sonichu powers up an incredible attack, firing bolts of lightning in all directions. Ah! Sonichu avoids the attack with Double T. Wild Sonichu blocks the lightning with his Razor Leap. Bubbles deflects with Mega Kick. Angelica wraps her wings around her body to protect. Punchy digs into the ground to dodge the bolts of lightning, and Magichan uses a light screen to deflect the bolts coming towards him. In their counterattack, Punchy digs underneath Blatchu and punches him from underground. Dig Part 2. Blatchu goes flying towards Angelica, who strikes him with Wing Attack. He careens into Wild, who sends him bouncing back again with Mega Punch. Blatchu tumbles towards Magichan, who sends him to Bubbles with Psychic. Bubbles attacks with Double Slap, and then Sonichu strikes him at full speed. Oh no, thinks Blatchu. Like a pinball, Blatchu is knocked from one direction to another until he finally collapses in defeat. High score, 500,000 SCU. We did it, says Sonichu. Black Sonichu is temporarily paralyzed, and Flame got his Sunstone. What are we now? Winners, they all cheer. End. Finished comic book on February 21st, 2006.